we started with 7 and now we're finally down to our top 3 finalists, Stella, Phyllis and Atika. Who will be the first ever Etude Beauty It Girl? Is it someone you're rooting for? Let's find out! Okay, we started with 7 and now we're finally down to our top 3 finalists. So congratulations on making it to top 3. Okay, so for our final challenge today, you won't have to run around like you did yesterday. Okay? Because it's gonna be a beauty quiz challenge. Contestants have to answer 10 questions about Etude House and the latest beauty trends. The first person to answer correctly gets 1 point. To answer the question, contestants have to firstly raise their signboard, 2 yell out their name, and 3 answer in 3 seconds. If not, their turn is forfeited. And the person with the most points wins. It doesn't mean if you win this challenge, you will win the competition because it's only 20% of your final score. The rest of the percentage will be based on your past challenges and your overall performance. First question. What is the slogan of Etude House? Yeah. No.
I can't remember.
Yes.
Etude House life is sweet.
Yes, there we go.
Sweet. Yes.
Question 2. Name one ambassador, past or present, of Etude House.
Atika.
Yeah?
To anyone?
Yes.
Robert?
Yes.
Yeah.
Third question. Which Etude House outlet just did a reopening last week? Yes, Stella's leading in this one, guys. Don't make it easy for her, okay? This is a competition.
Oh, the first thing when you said quiz, I was like, okay, confirm Stella will win. Because the first time when I saw her, she was already talking to me about Etude products and she talked about Korean stuff and Korean makeup. I'm so lost.
Question 4. Name me Etude House's newest matte lip product.
Atika? Ooh, lip matte shake. Lip matte shake.
Okay, next.
Stella?
Yeah.
I just try Etude House liquid lip lacquer.
Nope. Yeah.
Matte lip. Matte.
No. Okay, because you guys cannot get this question, let's skip this one. The correct answer is Etude House Matte Shake Lip Lacquer. So you guys just feel like everything but that. Okay, your next question. I think it should be a giveaway. Stella, give chance. Okay, so what is the color of Etude House?
Atika, please.
I forgot my Atika name.
Pink?
Yes, that's right.
Yeah, I got 1 point.
Okay, question number 5. Could be a tricky one too. How many foundation shades does the Etude House Double Lasting Foundation come in?
Yes. 6.
No, next.
Atika?
Yes.
8.
No. Yes.
12.
Yes. Still like a point again.
I was like pleased that it was just a quiz because like at least that was something I was more confident in and like it wasn't so stressful on like myself.
Next question should also be easy. It's a trend question. So if you know your makeup trends, this question should be a show-in for you. What does MLBB stand for?
Finish.
So if you know your makeup trends, this question should be a show-in for you. Makeup trends. No, MLBB is a beauty trend. Yes. Yes.
What? MLBB? Something like that? I'm like, and then even when Phyllis said Mobile Legend, I don't even know what is Mobile Legend. Like, I'm like, what? What is that?
Next question, also on trends. Name me one Korean makeup or skincare trend. Don't know what you're gonna say. Yes, no. Yes. Okay, there we go. Next question. Which company is Etude House under?
More Pacific.
Okay, there we go.
Are you awake? Awake!
Yes, we are. This one already, I think, go Etude House every hour.
Name me any one of Etude House's brow products.
Atika.
Yes.
14 eyebrow.
Yay, Atika!
Okay lah, can lah. So not bad, okay? For newbie, I use that one ah. I use that one.
Question 10. Last question. Hey,
Go.
So do you want to do
Yes.
this? Yes,
Let's go. Come on.
have to get this,
Your name,
okay?
Phyllis.
Name me any three of Etude House Singapore outlets. Okay, give this one.
Wisma, Bugis, and Junction 8.
Yes. Okay, so now the score is 1, 2, 7.
I wonder who wins.
I got 1 point out of 10 questions. But I think I'm supposed to get 2, but just that I didn't shout my name. I kind of like wanted to shout your name.
I'm gonna throw you guys a curveball right now. Okay, there's still a chance for
Okay,
you.
let me catch.
Turn this around. Time for bonus questions. And each question gives you 2 points. Okay, but of course these questions are not gonna be easy. I hope you know this. Aside from Etude House's website and stores, what is one other website you can buy the products from?
Atika?
Yes.
Shopee?
Yes! Oh, was it the gap
Hey,
now?
sweet, my sweet today.
My brain just.
Name me any one of Etude House's items. Stella? Yes. The Etude House moisturizer. You're missing one word. Yes.
Atika? Wait, Etude House Moistful Collagen Eye Cream.
Yes, there we go. So yeah, you can look around the store. Who is it?
You know your chair can move, right?
Are you ready for the last bonus question? Your last shot.
Yes.
Okay, close the gap. Question is, how much is the cost of Etude House any cushion? Yes.
$33.90.
Hello, it's my point.
Atika? $32.90.
Close on a point. $32. Yes, that is correct. Stella, today you get it again.
Yay!
So congratulations, Stella, for winning the final challenge. Time for us to go back to ZULA's office to see who we crowned the winner of the Etude House Beauty It Girl 2018. Thank you.
It was great initially until the last challenge. Yeah, I think I kind of screwed up. Like, I mean, yesterday I went online, I read a lot, and like I saw the price and stuff. But then today I just cannot remember anything.
This is my first time knowing about Etude products, and I did my homework, but it's different when you just read about it than having to use the products for many years. So I know that Stella's gonna take it.
I think I did my best. So there are parts where I think I did okay, and parts where I definitely knew I could improve on. And overall, it was an up and down journey for me.
Hey guys, congratulations on top 3. It's been a long journey from 7 to 3 finally. How are you guys feeling? Happy? Okay. So before we go through with the judging panel and everything, I need to first introduce you to them. So first we have Janine. You guys have met on day 1. And then we have Debbie and Lynn from Etude House. And lastly, we have Leah from ZULA, who's been following and watching you guys for the past 3 days. So the judges will be picking their winner based on your overall performance and your challenges, of course. But they also want to pick someone whom they feel can grow with the brand, who has the potential to bring the brand forward with them together as a whole. Okay? So with that said, it's time to hear what the judges feel. So first, we have Stella.
So Stella, I think you have been a very consistent player throughout this whole competition. You showed us a very pink, cute, girly side of yourself, which is very Etude House. And I also like how creative you have been. You even went the extra mile to grab Charles to be your model in your Instagram story. My difficulty is connecting with you emotionally. Even though you have created really good content from the start, however, I'm not sure if I will follow you.
Okay, for me, all I see is a Korean girl. I mean, to me is, can you be any other type of girls? So because for Etude, we are going global. So lastly, I think coming to the images that you have done, I think it's nice, but it's just nice. It's a matter of whether I can remember them after that.
I was discussing with everyone here and I heard some feedback maybe that you're a little bit of an introvert. Maybe you can share with us a little bit more about that and how this whole competition has been for you.
I guess kids are quite, not really introverted, but like when I meet new people, I tend to introduce more to myself first.
Okay, so has it been enough time, this entire competition?
By the end of the first stage, I definitely felt more comfortable. I've not really had a lot of thoughts. It's just that like when it comes to a big group of people that may need personalities, I don't want to seem rude by always putting my opinion out first.
Thank you.
Okay, so Stella, I think that actually you have great beauty knowledge about Etude House and also just in general beauty products. I can definitely see you being able to capture the audience attention, especially from your 1 minute video. I think that you did really well in that challenge and I can see that you know how to present yourself on camera. But I didn't feel like I got to know you as much as a person off camera as much as I did get to know you as a personality on camera.
Thank you. Next, we have
Atika, I really like that you dressed up today. It's very Etude.
Sweetest thing I've ever had.
Your makeup is also more toned down today.
I think I would like to show that, version of me. I hope I put it on, I'm not going to show that. Thank you so much.
I can see like your personality really shining through in this competition. You always help out the contestants, giving them tips. So I'm not sure whether it's because of your age, you act like a big sister towards them. So I think that's a really nice trait to have.
It's nice to share at the same time because they might think that I gave them something, but they actually gave me my youth back.
So I heard before you joined this competition, you didn't really know much about Etude House. How has the experience been like for you?
So this is my first time actually stepping into Etude House. My friend, who is a fan of Etude House, was the one who pushed me to join because she felt that maybe Etude House could go for a different look altogether. Before that, I didn't even know that you guys are actually affordable or even have my skin tone, let alone like the colors that will complement my skin.
Yeah, I'm really glad that you felt this way about Etude House. You're definitely a very fresh face for us and not what people would expect as the next Etude Beauty It Girl, but I do see that you have what it takes. My only concern is your knowledge of Korean beauty and Korean makeup. I think that can be improved.
Okay, I can see your commitment and effort throughout this entire competition. I just have one question for you. The Etude House target audience is a lot younger, for example, like students. So if you were to be selected as the next Etude House Beauty It Girl, how would you present yourself and how would you try and connect with this younger audience?
By doing a lot of research and working together with a brand, and we can actually come up with different angles and content that would definitely help. I could also help to reach out to another target audience, and I could actually try and get more Etude convert, in as well.
Atika, I think you're a very genuine person and I really feel that as someone who's more mature and who's older, you really looked out for all the other contestants who were in this competition. While I see for the challenges, right, you might not have necessarily come out on top, and honestly, I felt that you could do so much better. For the quiz, when I was watching you, I was quite disappointed because you had the product in your hand, you couldn't answer the name of that product, and I feel that is something you should take note of, especially when it comes to being a brand ambassador for anything.
I definitely agree that I do have a lot more to learn. Last time we don't have YouTube like tutorials and everything, and my like what I told them, like my YouTube content are mostly like Elmo, Baby Shark, and yeah. Thank you.
Hi Phyllis, how are you feeling?
Nervous.
To me, you are what people will think of when they think of the Etude House girl or customer. You are the perfect age, you're someone who's young and trendy. And I really like that you are not afraid to do whatever it takes to connect with your audience, such as using Singlish. Even though it might not be the most polished, sometimes it's important to care about your presentation For example, in the way that you dress up, because for the past few challenges, you always dress up like a casual student. So I'm just wondering whether you have the ability to play up a bit more.
I wanted to wear something feminine today, but they say pink color, then this is my only pink shirt. Because I don't really wear a lot of dresses, but I do have a lot of dresses, a lot, because I don't wear.
I think I agree with Debbie. I mean, from what I understand throughout these few days about you, I can see that you are someone who knows what you want. But for people like this can be stubborn in certain ways because they will only do things that they like. I'm not sure whether are you able to adapt into Etude style?
This is my first time in front of all this, so I feel like being comfortable is the most important thing for me. But if there's a next competition, I think I go out of it, I can try something different.
So for me it's pretty similar. I can really see the effort and the commitment from Stella and Atika, but from you, I'm not too sure. I don't know if maybe you are here a little bit more for fun. We really like your personality and how you are so real. Just really concerned about whether maybe you're serious about this competition.
I think you guys will think I'm not really serious because every time before I enter this room, I have a lot of stuff to say. But every time when I stand in front of you guys, I just went back, I don't really know what to say. My dream is to inspire, to learn as much as I can and to create my own YouTube channel and to inspire others, teach them what I've learned the past few years.
I think you're a very relatable person and it's very natural for someone to just want to be your friend, I feel. However, it's very important to take note that while being yourself is very important, professionalism in this industry is also very important, especially when you are someone who needs to represent Etude House as a brand. Know that I'm the kind of so like very like a bit siao one, but I still have to sit here and like kind of present myself to the audience in a certain way. So I think you need to learn how to adapt like that personal factor at the same time also adapt the professional factor. Yeah.
I know this is one of my weakness. I got mentioned to Atika like the way I speak in front of them like sounds a bit weird, not inappropriate, but I feel like this is a chance for me to learn and I think I'm fast learner.
So I believe you heard what the judges have said and now you know better your strengths and weaknesses. But before I send you guys to the waiting room, I have one very important question to ask each of you. So I'll start with you, Stella. Please share with all of us why you want to be the next or the first Etude Beauty It Girl.
I entered this contest because I'm really interested in makeup. I did well in the quiz because it's not just I went to read out on the website 1 week ago. It's because it's accumulation of my passion. But as I grow older, I will just learn on my own and I just want to get as much information as I can. So when I saw this competition, I thought it was a great chance for me to expose myself to the industry even more.
Of course I would love to win it, but in the end I told myself that I came here to do what I really wanted to do, which was to gain exposure and learn. And I made it to top 3, which means I managed to learn in every single contest, every single part of the way. So that's kind of what I truly wanted.
I wanted to inspire and also share whatever experience and knowledge that I have from experiencing throughout this whole competition and also with the products that I'm wearing as well. I feel that it's the time of change. And beauty is now not just something that was even 5 years ago. And I want to inspire not just moms or people around my age or even those in hijab. I want to inspire even normal young girls that if I can do it and I can actually be the Etude Beauty It Girl, you can achieve whatever you want, just be a halfway into it. So that is actually the main goal.
I think if I win, there's actually a huge possibility of how I can actually fit in. And I think by having a new face, you can hit a new demographic at the same time. But you know what? Nothing's like impossible.
But I think I'm capable of being the next Etude Girl because Etude House stay with a lot of colorful colors. Like you can see when you enter their shop. It's like a reflection to my personality. It's like playful colors, brighten up every birthday, and I feel like I brighten up everyone's day. So I feel like I can be the next Beauty It Girl.
How much do you want to win this competition?
Of course, a lot. Yeah, of course I want to win. Who don't want to win? Just don't feel like losing. Yeah, because I'm a very competitive person. Yeah, so I just don't feel good if I lose.
So now it's time for the judges to deliberate when they are ready. I'll call you guys back. Okay, thank you.
Yeah, actually they're all really quite good. It's really a very close fight. When they were actually talking about why they want to be Etude Beauty It Girl, I wasn't really convinced by Stella the most. Actually, I want to hear what you think since you've been following them since day one.
I personally think that she's the most decent. You can see her passion for producing good content or like content that she likes, because like when I observe her during the IG story channel, she's writing down everything, all her points. Like she was very detail oriented. I feel that like her true personality or her true self wasn't shown to me, and it's only reflected, you know, in certain periods when she's talking to people she's comfortable with.
For me, I think that I can't feel her presence.
She's standing there, you cannot feel her.
Yeah, I can't feel her presence throughout these few days.
I think amongst the three, for Stella, she probably would be the safest choice.
Yeah,
Like she's very knowledgeable about Korean makeup. But I feel like if we were to choose her, the audience might not really connect with her. But if we were to maybe go with like either Phyllis or Atika, it's a little bit more of a risk.
Yeah.
But sometimes I think maybe when we take a risk, we might win more.
Yeah, I really like Atika also. She's very professional, charismatic, she's got a great personality. But I'm concerned also about her age, because Etude is a young brand. So as a mother, can she actually carry Etude House brand?
She's very good at, I think, like showing different sides of herself to connect with different audience. So even though she might be a little bit different or not the usual Etude House It Girl, she'll be able to present something different.
Phyllis, on the other hand, actually is our customer. She really is the girl that walks into Etude House store and buys our product.
I think that is also a very strong selling point, and she's also can capture like the local audience really well in terms of like being a very relatable kind of girl.
Definitely, she can reach out to the younger group fans. That one I don't have any worries on that, but I'm just worried at the same time because she's so her, and at the same time I will lose some of another group of fans.
Yeah.
Okay,
Okay guys, so shall we decide?
I can't decide.
Well, I mean, I think it's a very tough decision we all have to make, but I think we have come to a conclusion already. So I think it's time to call our friends back.
Okay, it's been a really difficult choice. I need to emphasize that because all of you have very different strengths and very different weaknesses, and judges feel that some may not be like what people think of as an Etude girl. So it's been a really difficult time to choose. But without further ado, the first ever Etude Beauty It Girl 2018 is Atika.
Atika, actually, honestly, you're not a clear winner from the start. I would say you're more of like a dark horse. The Etude girl is not just about where she comes from, what skin color she is, how she looks like. It's more about the right attitude, the Etude attitude.
I think for all of us, age is no barrier. So as long as you are confident about yourself and be your true self, that's what Etude is looking for.
So I voted for you finally because I could really sense your commitment, your effort throughout the entire competition, and despite wanting to win, you were still very, very helpful to all your contestants. So I think that's really something that's very good. You are such a confident person, despite feeling like you're a wallflower or whatever, you are able to overcome everything and just really shine through, and that's amazing.
I think that everyone already kind of covered what I have to say, and I just want to say congratulations again. I think you really, really deserve it, and I believe that you can definitely push Etude House to a huge height. Yeah.
Okay, but before we wrap this up, we have one final surprise for you. And that is... Thank you for watching the Etude Beauty It Girl series. We hope you enjoyed watching it as much as all of us enjoyed filming it. And I hope you got to know all the contestants a little better. And if you want to meet them, Etude House is going to be holding a meet and greet session. So stay tuned to their Facebook and Instagram for more details. And remember to keep watching ZULA. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. Bye!